You are now watching.
You are now watching.
You're now watching TBLTV.
We some different type of players, different type of league. Blood, sweat, and tears, this a different league. This a different league. Blood, sweat, and tears, this a different league. TBL, TBL, this is TBL. TBLTV. We have two very special guests with us today. We have Mathis and Dr. Shira of the Louisville Yellow Jackets as TMO/coach and TMO. How are you all doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. We appreciate you for stopping by TBLTV today. Want to ask you to just get right into it. Tell us a little bit more about your organization. Are you fairly new? Have you been around for a while? I know this is your first season with the TBL. Tell us a little more about it.
Absolutely. We're actually Creating Young Minds is the name of our nonprofit, and for the last 8 years we've had Creating Young Minds Academy, which is a prep school for high school players and young men in that postgraduate year before going off to college. And so for the last 8 years we've focused on getting young men college scholarships to go play basketball and get their education paid for, partially paid for. We've had a lot of success, over 70 guys for the last 8 years. And what we've wanted to do for the last couple years is figure out how to make that jump to get the doors open for our young men who can play at the professional level. How do we get them those opportunities? And we were fortunate enough to speak with David Magley and Evelyn Magley about the TBL and getting opportunities for our guys to play on some of the TBL teams. But what the conversation changed when David decided we needed to have our own team. And the reason he wanted us to do that was we are in the position to replicate what they do around the world, right? So we're able to replicate the European model for basketball training and development. And everywhere else in the world, sports athletes are trained at a really young age to play at the professional level. They usually have to pick between academics and sports. But in the United States, for basketball, you have to do it one way. You have to go to high school, you have to go to college, and then maybe you'll play in the professional level. So what we want to do is create the first program to do it differently, because we have our academy and we have the professional team. We have guys that are going to be on the professional team that are not going to play on the academy because they're older, they graduated college. But our academy players that are 17, 18, 19, 20, the academy season is going on right now. And once the academy season is over, right before the pro season starts, some of those guys will really get the opportunity to play on the TBL team. And they will get to play with the pro players on the professional stage in that environment to really get the opportunity to get not just playing overseas, but now we have the attention of the NBA and the G League and NBL Canada and NBL Australia because we have those younger players. And with us, you don't have to pick between academics and sports because we've always stressed academics for our guys. We've had college graduates, magna cum laude, summa cum laude, 3-year graduates, 4-year schools. So for our pro players that graduated or actually didn't graduate college because of the political system with college athletes and how their classes are picked and who picks them for them, those guys are going to continue and finish their degree online. And that's going to be part of the deal as being on our team. And then our younger guys that have already graduated high school, they will get the opportunity to start taking some college classes. We don't want to have them take a full course load because if they do decide to go to college, we don't want their clock to have already started ticking with their eligibility. And the academy players also won't get paid on the professional team. That way it doesn't interfere with their amateur status. So if they still choose to go to college, that hasn't been taken off the table for them. But academics, all of our guys will get their degrees online. Even the ones the younger guys that only take a few classes and then really can get across that stage and get drafted in the NBA, it's going to be part of their contract going forward. They have to complete their degree online because that is a priority for us and for helping develop young men to be successful off the court.
Okay. My last question would be, you mentioned earlier about, non-for-profit organization and doing it for years, obviously prior to coming into the league here. For the city of Louisville, even especially, what is you as an organization, obviously you mentioned the theater systems and things that you have already set in place. What other things as far as community and uplifting that community do you all have in mind, from even this season and seasons to come, moving forward?
Well, our biggest thing is mentorship. One thing we have the pro guys, some of the guys that's already on the pro team that we have, they practice with the academy guys. They practice, they compete against them, they go at them. Mentorship. Biggest thing is, the pro guys will play against the younger guys and they'll beat them up. Mm-hmm. And then afterward, they pull them aside and say, okay, this is what you need to do, this. So, biggest thing in the community is we basically want to be like the high schools around there. You got the younger guys playing basketball. We want our guys, the pro guys, to go into the schools, and we've been going into schools, working with the kids, talking with the kids. We want them to be able. We want to have after-school programs. We want our pro guys to go into the schools, and the young man that's playing basketball getting in trouble. We want them to pull them aside and say, okay, where they can touch the pro guy. And see, that's the difference right now in sports right now. You can't really touch the pro athlete.
Right.
You can't even go near him. He'll go do something for the community, but it's only for the community with a million cameras around. Okay, this is set for this month at this time. Instead, we want our guys do an act of kindness. Just go out in the community and do it. Like we went to, it was a tornado. I know you guys heard about it about a few weeks ago, about a month ago, mm-hmm. A month and a half ago. A lot of kids lost their homes and all like that. So what we did is we went to the school and sat with 30 kids. We had our pro guys come and talk to them and socialize with them and let them know they're important. So that's the biggest thing with me is mentorship and growth. Mm-hmm. To bring Louisville, when you say Louisville, it's a name, you're thinking of Louisville out of Kentucky. But the biggest thing is if we can put Louisville on the map. Right. And the only way we can put it on the map is if we can grab the community, and that's what we're trying to do now. Yes.
That's beautiful. From us, the principles and everything that you all stand on align directly with what the basketball league is, and it's a perfect fit. So, from me to you all, we appreciate what you all are doing, the work that you've done previously, and we look forward to the work that you all do in the future for the league.
Thank you.
And we also appreciate you all stopping by TBLTV, and we wish you the best, for this upcoming season.
Thank you.
Thank you,
sir.
Thank you.
We some different type of players, different type of league. Blood, sweat, and tears, this a different league. Yeah. This a different league. Blood, sweat, and tears, this a different league. Before it's all said and done, I'ma go. I'm just a student and a teacher, player, coach. Oh, beef, my nigga, let's feel. I'm just a light in the field. Sunny. Hold up, wait a minute. It's a rap for the whack. I spent the 10,000 hours dedicated. This a deeper than rap. I was gone for a while, then I leveled up from it. Quietly doing numbers. It's gonna be a cold summer. Need I remind you that this is our season? Ain't no breaking even. We coming up. Scale tipping on a mission. Run it up. When you're doing better, know they gonna hate. But we motivated, so we motivate. Used to say don't put it in their face, but now it's just a fake. Great. Everybody at the table got a plate. This our professionals demonstrate. We grind with precision to win the race. Marathon, not a sprint. My stench, 448 off the bench. Oh, it's all said and done, I'ma go. I'm just a student and a teacher, player, coach. Oh, beef, my nigga, let's build. I'm just a in the field.
Before it's all said and done, I'ma go. I'm just a
My section stay dripping in a drought. I just wished and found a better route. James Harden with the play, scoring points for my opponents. I separate, pulling up, running point. Like who gon' guard me? Young OG with this gameplay, watch me go Atari. Crossing over these bad vibes into the wreck, we gon' get it regardless. They ask me if I'm ever slowing down, no, I'ma go harder. And I'm just getting started. Dice game and the spirit up. I'm about to make it shake more. I'm just focused on the love, cause when you coming up, it's people gonna hate more. I'm building generation wealth, breaking generation curses. I do this shit with a purpose. Niggas be lying and raps with they cappings and verses. I'm talking trade and I'm talking lots. Sit back, enjoy the ride as we take it